Yeah, pre-season's been solid. As you saw today, very hot out there, but the boys are up for it and training really well, and got one more session to get before we knock off for Chrissy. So we're digging in, and yeah, everyone looks raring to go.
Compared to where you mate, obviously third club now, how does this rate in terms of intensity and fitness?
Yeah, there's definitely there is a solid intensity to it, but look, I've done enough pre-seasons now where they all start to morph into one now. Like no matter where you are, everyone's training hard now. So it was solid today, given the heat. Goldie throws up its different challenges with the humidity and stuff, but yeah, we're all training really hard at the minute.
What's it like being back in Adelaide, mate?
Well, it's great. Yeah, as you saw, I had the little one here with my partner's side of the family. They're all here, so it's great to be able to have that support here. It's already been great, just settling in, getting the chop out wherever we need with the little one Daisy. So George and I went and saw a movie for the first time in 12 months together Saturday night. So it's great to be able to do stuff like that together.
Talk us through the move. When did it sort of come about in terms of this being a potential option for you?
Late in the trade period. So I went away, and while the trade period was on, got a call from a manager saying, what are your thoughts on going to play at Port? So the Gold Coast did a great job in getting me here because that's what I wanted to do. I still think I got a lot of great footy to play at the level. So when this opportunity arose and Port were interested, I jumped at it with both hands and yeah, ready to get after it with this exciting group.
And what did you like about this opportunity apart from the family side of things? What enticed you about Port Adelaide?
Well, the standard that the boys set. So they played in the prelim last year. They've got a young, exciting group. And I'm just looking forward to getting in and seeing if I can give it a shake as well. I think I've still got a lot of good footy to play at the level, and if everything goes the way I want it to, hopefully slip in and yeah, play some good footy with the boys here and do whatever I can to be a part of this group going to where they want to go.
What was the perception of Port Adelaide from outside the last couple of years? Does it feel like this is a group in the window?
Oh, for sure, especially with where that midfield group's at the minute. I don't think there's one over the age of 25, so they're in the window and obviously in a position to contend for a number of years. So when I saw this opportunity come up, yeah, I just jumped at it with both hands because I feel like I can play a part, and for a number of years as well, not just 1 year.
Did you have much of a conversation with Jack during the whole process, given he's obviously come along as well, and if so, what were you saying to each other about the potential move?
Well, I always thought Jack was going to get here, and then when the opportunity got posed to me, I just started talking to him like, are you 100% coming? Is this really going to happen? And I think I'm in, mate. I think we're doing it. So it's great to come over here with a mate, but the boys, look, it probably wouldn't have mattered anyway because the guys have been great and very welcoming, and footy clubs are great like that. Once you're here, and I see myself as a Port Adelaide player, and the guys have been very welcoming.
When did that start to feel real? Because you obviously spent a long time down the road.
Oh, mate, straight away. Like I got here about 3 weeks before pre-season started, and already coming in, the guys were training here, getting after their work, and yeah, I made sure I got down and got in early to get to know a lot of the guys. There's a few guys that I crossed paths with, like I got drafted in same year as Ollie Wines did, so and look, played a lot of footy in Adelaide, as you know, so saw the boys out and about a bit and got to knock about with them. So there was still a few guys in here that I know and knew. So yeah, they've been very welcoming.
What did the Crows boys say when it went through?
Oh, they think it's funny. None of them really care, but they said we'll see you out there. So yeah, they're all good. They're just happy that I got what I wanted because I've still got a few close mates there, so they were just happy that I got what I wanted, which was to come back here and give myself another shot at playing AFL footy.
Just quick on the coaches, you know him better than most around here. What sort of level can he get to? What's his potential?
Oh, Jack's a very dynamic forward. As you see, with the forward line that we've got now, with Charlie gone, probably not going to be as much long kicking. We're going to play an exciting brand of footy and play really quick, I think. So that's Jack's going to slot in there nicely with his ball use, and yeah, he's going to surprise a lot of people this year, I think.
Just one on the crosstown rivalry stuff. What's it going to be like taking on the Crows? Do you still have a soft spot for the Crows?
Look, I've still got a lot of close mates there, but I'm a Port Adelaide player now, and look, when people ask about the rivalry, but like I've wanted this, so look, I get the privilege to deal with it. So that's the thing. This is what we sign up for, and look, I can't wait. Whether it's for me, against me, whatever, noise is noise. I can't wait. It's going to be exciting. It just adds to the theatre, so I can't wait.
Did you circle the game on the calendar or in your phone or whatever else when it came through?
Not yet, week by week first, mate. I know it's a cliche, but look, got to get in to start off the pre-season, play well, and look, whenever I think it's between rounds 6 and 12. It's around there. I know the first one's around there. So, look, got to get to that stage first. So I'm looking forward to doing what I can do, and if that's good enough to be in, I hope it is, and we'll just go from there.
There's some comments externally that you're a bit of a throw-in part of the deal, or maybe here to play as AFL. Clearly, you're not, and some of the comments you made before suggest that. But does that give you any extra motivation going into next season? No,
as I said, I mentioned about the crowd noise. Like, I've in a position to, like, it's a privilege to people to actually care about something that I'm involved in. Like, when you actually think about it, people care that much about something that I'm a part of. So I see that as a privilege. It's what we sign up for. I'm still getting to play footy at the age of 30 now, and hopefully for a fair few more years now, and I hope to contribute to this group because I still think I've got a lot of good footy to play and good footy ahead of me. So comments like that, it's water off a duck's back, because all that I can do now is prove people wrong because the expectations are low, it seems.
In terms of the scrutiny, you probably went from one extreme to the other, going from Adelaide to the Gold Coast, and now you're back. Did you miss it? Do you like this sort of attention?
Oh, I thought that when I got off the plane, and I'm like, I wonder if it's still like that. And there was a big fat camera in my face coming off the plane. I didn't get that on the Gold Coast, but it's good. As I said, the Goldie, there's not as much of this, but as I said, people care about something that we and I'm involved in. So it's a privilege to be in this position, to be able to play footy for a job, and also people be so passionate about what we're doing.
You won the time trial, mate. What was that like to come in and do that? And can you talk us about what you did in the off-season to get yourself in that position?
That's a bit of a typo. Jack Watkins actually won the time trial, so he's training on with us. He's flying, so he's putting his best foot forward to get a list spot here. He actually won it, but I ran well. Look, somebody in my position, I've got 1 year to go. As you said, it seems like expectations are low externally. I don't think they are internally, but that's the noise. So, look, I've got 1 year to make this my own and go from there. So I'm not of the picture that it's here to be one and done. I'm here for a few, and to get this thing rolling in the right direction, because I feel like I've still got a lot of footy to play. So, yeah, on that, I'm fit. Look, I just wanted to come in and set the right impression. I learnt from my time at the Gold Coast and coming into a new club, and the condition you got to report in and stuff like that. So I just hit the ground running, and I got to get going early.
Were you runner-up, or was there confusion? Do you look a bit like Jack, or what happened there?
Nah, not like Jack. I'm a bit taller than Jack, but must have been the first listed player. So Jack is currently fighting for a spot. So he's on fire. He's moving around really well.
What have the coaches said to you in that trade situation about how they see you fitting in?
Yeah, look, I've obviously played a lot of footy. Just bring some leadership out there. We've still got a young group. I come in playing the sixth most amount of games, so I've still played a fair bit of footy at the level. So I'm 30 now. They know how I play, so just do that as well as I can. So whether that be on a flank, half forward, half back, or on the wing, I'm obviously fit, so use that to my ability and use the ball well. So just play to my strengths, because at this stage I can improve little bits and pieces, but I'm the player I am now, so we'll still look to improve little bits of my game, but just make my strengths mine, and I'll get picked on them.
Is there any of these young blokes that stood out for you? You talk about the Stone out of young midfield, but any blokes that right from the start you saw this is pretty amazing?
Out of the draftees, Joe Berry, I really like the way he goes about it. Lightning quick, seems like his repeat efforts, he can go all day. And then the two boys in the middle, Connor and Zach, haven't played a lot against them the last couple of years, but watching on the tally, trying to work out how they get so much of the ball, and it's evident out there now. They're just so dynamic, so quick, so agile, and they work together well. So I've been very impressed with what those two guys can do.
I've got to ask you about the sleeves, mate. Is that how long have you been rocking them at training?
Oh, I had some SP, some Sparms they're called. Had them on. I don't really like sunscreen, so I try to avoid wearing it as much as possible. Had it on my face and neck. Very hot today, as you know, so had them on so I didn't have to put it on my arms. And you wet it too, it keeps you cool.